Greyhound View this week brings you all the action from the final of the Irish Laurels in Curraheen Park, plus the official opening of the new facilities at Youghal. But first we head over to Harold's Cross. It was a busy night at Harold's Cross last Friday for some top-class racing that included the 3 semi-final heats of the Tote Gold Collar and the first of the track bookmakers tri-distance final. We join Ian Fortune for the lineup of that final.
The runners now on parade for the final of the track bookmakers tri-distance over 575 yards in one Leipzig, trained by Martin Lanny for Eddie McGrath in Dublin, a son of Staples Joe and Galaxy Bud. He led all the way for a fine semi-final success, but has a bit to find to beat the favourite Ranger Royal. In 2 Sabre Clio, owned and trained by Martin Naughton in Kildare, this a daughter of Assassin Eulogy and Country Stream. She's won 8 of her 29 starts, another one that has to find time to beat the favourite. In 3 is Right to the Line, owned and trained by Anne Kinsella in Dublin, this a daughter of Spire Nikita and Bray Breeze. She normally goes up strongly, she also stays strongly, member of a very fast litter, but needs a bit of luck. In 4, the hot favourite, Ranger Royal, trained by Ian Riley for Joan Lynch in Meath, a son of Come On Ranger and Yasmin Jade, a litter brother to the brilliant Rutland Budgie. He's the one to beat. He's taken this competition by the scruff of the neck and he'll be a hot favourite. 5 is Glown Dan, owned and trained by Kieran Knowles in Dublin, a son of Old Kingdom and Glown courtesy. He's won 5 of his 36 starts, a very capable performer, a Harold's Cross regular, but another one that needs luck. And Trap 6, Congo Cosmos, owned and trained by Peter Callford in Dublin, this a daughter of Blue Merlin and Wine Tavern Paste. She's only had 4 starts, but she's looked a real prospect. She's well drawn in 6, the trip should be no problem, and she could well follow number 4, Ranger Royal home. With the runners now being loaded for the final of the track bookmakers tri-distance over 575 yards the final. Of course, the opening round over 525, the semi-finals were over 550, and tonight we have the final over 575 yards. The favourite here, trap number 4, Ranger Royal, unopposable at 7-2 on. Well, the bell now sounded. The dogs in traps, in trap order. 1 is Leipzig, in 2 Sabre Clio, trap 3 Right to the Line, in 4 Ranger Royal, 5 is Glown Dan, and trap 6 Congo Cosmos. Remember, they run the whole length of the home straight before doing a full lap. The trap's about to open, and away they go on first to show. Trap number 4, Ranger Royal. He's quickly gone to the front. Number 1, Leipzig in second. Back in third. A big race on for third place. Number 5 seems to be winning that one. Glown Dan on the wide outside. Congo Cosmos, but out front, it's the hot favourite. Number 4, Ranger Royal. He's skipped about 7 or 8 lengths clear of number 1, Leipzig. Running on well in third is number 6, Congo Cosmos. But out front, it continues to be number 4, Ranger Royal. He's running away with this. Up the home straight. Around the final corner, should I say. Up the home straight. And number 4, Ranger Royal, is going to win this, running on well in second. Congo Cosmos close for third, but number 4, Ranger Royal, a very convincing winner. Second, number 6, Congo Cosmos. The winning time, a brilliant 31.23, a magnificent run by Ranger Royal. Well, Ranger Royal, a breathtaking winner of the track bookmakers tri-distance. Second, trap 6, Congo Cosmos, and third, trap 1, Leipzig. The winning time, 31.23, less than 2 lengths off the track record.
Easy enough in the end. He broke well enough, and once he was in front, he was a little concerned coming home, but I knew in the third bend he was barring a fall or an accident. He locked the one, you know. Over the moon now. He's a well-bred dog. Yeah, brother of Rutland Budgie. Very well-bred dog. Very, very fast dog. He's been sold over to England, so he goes to England next Tuesday. So, sad to see him go now, but we had a bit of fun with him.
Since the refurbishment of Harold's Cross 3 years ago, the Tote have been the sponsors of the Tote Gold Collar. There were 3 semi-final heats on Friday. The first and second dog in each heat qualified for the final next Friday. Ian Fortune takes up the commentary.
They're all in traps now for the opening semi-final of the Tote Gold Collar, the hot favourite at 4-6. Trap number 4, Climate Control, the hare on the way. In trap order, in 1 we have Glenski Ghost. In 2, Plucky Customer. Trap 3, Sonic Joey. In 4, the favourite, Climate Control. Trap 5 is Ballyho Kenko, the complete outsider. And 6, The Other Master. And away they go, and first to show is trap number 1, Glenski Ghost. Quickly going up on his outside is number 4, Climate Control. Back in third we have number 5, Ballyhokenko. Around the opening corners, it's Glenski Ghost that leads from number 4, Climate Control, who now challenges on the outside. Back in third, number 2 moving well, Plucky Customer, but down the far side, number 4, Climate Control, strikes the front, goes a length and a half clear into the third corner. Number 1, Glenski Ghost, running a big race. Back in third, number 2, Plucky Customer, but around the final corner, it's still number 4, Climate Control, running slightly wide. Here comes number 1, Glenski Ghost, up the home straight, and Glenski Ghost wins it. Second, number 4, Climate Control, and third, number 2, Plucky Customer. A shock defeat for Climate Control for the second week running. The winning time, a blistering 29.92. The opening semi-final going to Glenski Ghost. In gallant fashion, he beat number 4, the favourite Climate Control, third trap 2, Plucky Customer. The winning time 29.92. The runners now all in traps for the second semi-final. In trap order, 1 is Abel Dinny. In 2, Simply Supreme. Trap 3, Canute. In 4, Charity Jason. 5 is Mount Taylor Glory. And 6, the favourite, at even money, Cabbage White. The hair up behind traps, and away they go. And first to show, trap number 4, Charity Jason. Going up well on the outside, number 6 is Cabbage White further in, and number 1 is there, Abel Dinny, but around the opening corner it's number 4, Charity Jason, that leads from number 6, Cabbage White, who now mounts a challenge on the outside. Back in third is number 1, Abel Dinny. Down the far side, and Cabbage White struck the front by about a neck from number 4, Charity Jason. Back in third, number 1, Abel Dinny, but around the bottom 2 corners, number 6, Cabbage White, has struck for home. He looks like winning this. Number 4, Charity Jason is in second. Number 1, Abel Dinny coming with a run. Number 5, Mount Taylor Glory, but up to the line. Number 6, Cabbage White wins it in fine style. Second, number 4, Charity Jason, close for third. The winning time, 30.02. Well, a favourable result for favourite backers there. Cabbage White winning from number 4, Charity Jason. Back in third, trap 2, Simply Supreme. The winning time, 30.02. Well, they're here on the way now for the third semi-final of the Tote Gold Collar, the favourite. Trap 1, Wine Tavern Taz at 6-4. In trap order, 1 is Wine Tavern Taz. In 2, Word of God. Trap 3, MD Boys. In 4, Michael's Fox. 5 is Juan Pablo. And trap 6, Governor. The hair coming up behind the traps. The dogs all set, and away they go. And first to show, trap number 2, Word of God. Going up well on the inside is Wine Tavern Taz. Further out, number 5, Juan Pablo around the opening corner. Word of God leads from number 1, Wine Tavern Taz. Small bit of bumping in behind. Number 2, though, Word of God skipped clear from number 1, Wine Tavern Taz, who's been strongly challenged by number 3, MD Boys. Further back, number 4, Michael's Fox making a run, but now into the bottom 2 corners. Number 2, Word of God has it in the bag. Number 1, Wine Tavern Taz running on well in second. Back in third, number 4, Michael's Fox, but up the home straight. It's all number 2, Word of God, trapped to line. Second, number 1, Wine Tavern Taz. Back in third, number 4, Michael's Fox. The winning time, a blistering 29.82. But what a performance from Word of God. He's back, and he's back to his best. Well, Word of God, the magnificent winner of the third semi-final from trap 2. Second was trap 1, Wine Tavern Taz, the favourite. And third, trap 4, Michael's Fox. The winning time, a brilliant 29.82. The trap draw for the final of the Tote Gold Collar was made by Patricia Griffin. It has resulted as follows: in trap 1, Word of God. In 2, Wine Tavern Taz. Trap 3, Charity Jason. In 4, Glenski Ghost. Trap 5, Climate Control. And trap number 6, Cabbage White.
We're here in Youghal tonight, a very special occasion, the official opening of the new facilities here at the track. This means an awful lot to the people of East Cork and surrounding areas. Youghal track, a great nursery for greyhounds over many, many years. Diehards have kept this track going for many years. One of them with me, a man who has put in huge work and commitment over the years, Bertie Lupton. Bertie, it must mean an awful lot to you a night like this.
Tremendous, Michael. I'm the proudest man in Youghal tonight. You know, we thought it would never happen. But tonight, we're blessed with a fine night and good card and big crowd.
There were times when it looked as if the track might fall by the wayside, weren't there?
I was pretty sure at one time it was going to go, and we started a supporters club maybe about 12 or 14 years ago, and we collected quite a lot of money and put in the prize money, and it helped it to get over that part of it, you know. But I'd be very hopeful from now on.
The future is very bright.
The future is bright.
Well, a lot of people have made their way here to Youghal tonight. Among them, a man who has travelled far more than a lot of people to get here for this particular occasion. Talking about the Minister for Greyhounds, let's call him, John O'Donoghue. John, you've had a long trip here today.
I have, Michael. I came from France, where we opened the Irish College, which is a major cultural centre in the heart of Europe. And last night I was in Wexford to open the Opera Festival, so yeah, you're right, I get around.
Now, Youghal track, it's come on a lot, it's looking very well here tonight.
Yes, it's come on tremendously well. I mean, there's great credit due to everybody involved in it. I mean, the fact that attendances have increased by 42% since the refurbishment job was done is further evidence of the fact that if you invest in facilities, people come. I mean, we've seen the same progress in the industry right across the country since around 1995, and indeed since I launched the Irish Greyhound Derby with you. We've opened Curraheen Park in Waterford. Galway is well underway. Plans are afoot for further tracks around the country, and in general terms the industry is in a very buoyant state.
The final of the Knockhaven Star Southern Sprint in 1 is Saranock Joe, owned by Dave Gardner, trained by Lee McCormack, son of Staplers Joe and Aranock Girl, has a bit to find on form coming into the final, 8-1 in the betting. Number 2 is Dysart Bob, owned by Brian Fitzpatrick from Kilkenny, a son of He Knows and Widow's Peak, the record breaker around Mullingar, and has been very impressive here. 6-4 favourite. In 3 is Another Pirate, owned by Jerome Lean and Marguerite Lean from Keelduff and Kerry, trained by Liam O'Callaghan. This son of Hilltown and One for Another, fast first round winner in the betting, 8-1. Number 4, Sunset Dynamo, owned by Tom Burke from Watergrass Hill, the son of Always Good and Clune Baby, well beaten by Dysart Bob in both rounds of this stake so far, 25-1 outsider of the party. And number 5 is Spoken For, owned by Rita Fortune from Dublin, trained by Seamus Graham, son of Knockhaven Star and Droopy's Graff, top class sprinter, but very badly drawn in 5, loves the inside, he's 5-1 at the moment. And number 6, a drifter on the night, Fury's Fancy, the favourite in advance, owned by Nancy Shanahan from Limerick, trained by Padraig Regan, son of Top Honcho and Enchantment. This is a mighty fast greyhound with the perfect draw in 6, out to 9-4. The hare's on the way for the final of the Knockhaven Star Southern Sprint. In 1, Saranock Joe, 2, Dysart Bob, 3, Another Pirate, 4, Sunset Dynamo, 5, Spoken For, and in 6, Fury's Fancy. He's come in for support again at 2-1, but the favourites in 2. As the hare behind traps and a way to go, and it's quite a level start. Number 5, Spoken For, slowly away, but up to the corner. It's on number 1 on the inside, Saranock Joe. Number 2, Dysart Bob on the outside, and there's number 6 going around him. That's Fury's Fancy, but it's number 2. Dysart Bob leads into the straight from number 6, Fury's Fancy. Coming up the straight, it's number 2 in front, Dysart Bob. Number 6, Fury's Fancy putting in a run, and number 1 in third, Saranock Joe. It's 2, 6 and 1 at the line. Dysart Bob, owned by Brian Fitzpatrick from Kilkenny, gets the first bend in front and goes on to win it. The result of the Knockhaven Star Southern Sprint, the winner number 2, Dysart Bob, owned by Brian Fitzpatrick. Second, number 6, Fury's Fancy. And third, number 1, Saranock Joe. The time 17:70. Well, it's pretty nippy down here in the presentation area, but a few gentlemen with me, not too worried at all about the cold. Dysart Bob has won in style. I have Danny Fitzpatrick and his grandson, the official owner, Brian Og, with me. First of all, Danny, a great performance from Dysart Bob.
It was, yes. He has run very well here every night. Every night he had superior earlier pace to the bend, and that's one of them tonight too. He just took the bend off of the one dog and got there.
It was a close call at the corner, wasn't it?
It was a close call. There was no light in it tonight. Liam McCormack put it up to me on the corner, and I just took it off. He drove on.
The history of this dog, I believe Brian bought it with his communion money or something, was it?
Yeah, he contributed. He contributed to the purchase of the pup.
What does it mean to you, Brian?
A lot. It's showing me a lot of money.
Did you lead the dog around and help out in the preparation of him?
Yeah. Danny there did most of the training and all that though.
So you still have to hand it on to the old man. He's the man who's able to do it, is it?
I have to do it all.
It's all left to you.
Join us in part 2 for the final of the Co-op Superstore's Irish Laurels.
It's the big night of the year in Cork. The final of the Co-op Superstore's Irish Laurels, a classic steeped in tradition. Spanish battleship, all the great names, they've won the Laurels. Over the years, the champions have been here, and we have plenty of champions here tonight too for the final of the 2002 Co-op Superstore's Irish Laurels. Anamore Billy, Mustang Buster, they're the two dogs they're all talking about. Will they win it? There are 4 other big contenders in there. First of all, let's have a look at the 6 contenders for this final.
In Trap 1, we have Annual Award, trained by Eddie Wade, owned by Jer Kervick, the combination that won the Derby with Iman, lightly raced and perfectly drawn. In Trap 2, Mustang Bertie, the wide outsider of the field, owned by Patsy Byrne and one of 2 dogs in this final, trained by Stephen Burke. In Trap 3, Confident Choice, trained by Paul Hennessy, owned by Liz Bodie, from Limerick, bred by Jer Kearns in Castle Ireland, a litter brother to Anamore Billy, but one of the outsiders. In Trap 4 is Anamore Billy, owned by Dennis Buckley in Castle Ireland and trained by Liam O'Callaghan. Has recovered from an injury recently, can be a flying machine, but would be much more suited to Trap 6. In Trap 5, Born a Dasher, the overseas challenger, trained by Keely McGee and owned by N. Badima and N. Rainbird, a finalist in the Produce Stakes who shows all-round pace and could run into a place. And finally in Trap 6, Mustang Buster, jointly owned by Patsy Byrne and Sean Burke. Trained by Sean's son Stephen in Clonmel, Mustang Buster unbeaten in this competition so far and a worthy favourite.
And they're the 6 finalists for the Co-op Superstore's Irish Laurels. Looking at the betting now with number 6, Mustang Buster, the 5-4 favourite. Number 4, Anamore Billy at 9-4. It's 7-1, number 1 Annual Award. And number 5, Born a Dasher. Number 2, Mustang Bertie is 33-1. Number 3, Confident Choice at 10-1. So Mustang Buster, the strong favourite to win this Laurels final. They're all in. The bell goes. The final of the Co-op Superstore's Irish Laurels. In 1, Annual Award. 2, Mustang Bertie. 3, Confident Choice. In 4, Anamore Billy. 5, Born a Dasher. And in 6, Mustang Buster. The break's going to be vital. Will it be 4? Will it be 6? Will it be one of the others? The hare coming up behind Trap. And away they go. It's number 3 well out. Number 4 now, Anamore Billy putting in a run. Mustang Buster on the outside. 4 or 5 in a line to the bend. Number 4 is badly balked at the corner. And its Annual Award leads into the back straight by a length from number 2, Mustang Bertie. But now number 6, Mustang Buster, he moves up. But it's number 1, Annual Award. He's a strong stayer. The stock owned by Jer Kervick. Being challenged by Mustang Buster between the last 2 bends. But Annual Award is out front. This fella's a powerful stayer. He's going on to win it. Trained by Eddie Wade, owned by Jer Kervick. And number 3, Confident Choice, comes through to be second, with number 6, Mustang Buster in third. So a race that was changed totally on the first bend. Like many finals we've seen before, it's happened again. Annual Award representing the Derby winning team of Jer Kervick and Eddie Wade, the won the Derby with Iman. Now they've struck in the 2002 Irish Laurels decider with the son of Smooth Rumble, and here's Steppy. The result of the 2002 Co-op Superstore's Irish Laurels, the winner, number 1, Annual Award, owned by Jer Kervick, trained by Eddie Wade. Second, number 3, Confident Choice. And third, number 6, Mustang Buster. The time, 28.61. And from Traps, a very level break. The favourite's not getting away too well, but Mustang Buster was out well. Got a bump there with number 5, Born a Dasher. Into the corner, he makes his run. Look at number 4, turns sideways, Anamore Billy. And now on the inside, Annual Award slips through to the front from number 2, Mustang Bertie. With in third place now, Mustang Buster, and then number 3, Confident Choice. At this stage, really, the race was over, because Annual Award, a lightly raced greyhound, he's a very strong stayer. Mustang Buster does show great courage, coming back to challenge into the third bend, closing the gap right down, a length in it now at the third bend, but we knew that once off the final bend, Annual Award would sprint clear, this son of Smooth Rumble. And here's Steppy, going on from here to win. Quite a battle for second place. Mustang Buster gallantly trying to hold on, but number 3, Confident Choice, coming through to take second, behind a very worthy winner in Annual Award. Well, Eddie, tremendous performance, great victory.
Good to win, It's great to win anyway, especially with him, because like, really good dog, one of the best dogs I ever had in my life, I'd say. And 6 months ago they said he would never again see a track. So everything's after working out great.
Well, last year's Laurels he got injured, he was off until this year's Derby. Great patience.
First run in Dublin after 10 months, from this time 12 months. But you know me, I came back with deep decision.
You did. You came back, you got him out of Traps tonight, Eddie. They said you wouldn't come out, but...
Your finals are finals, and it makes no difference. So long as you're there, it's all about the night it counts. All the other nights are past tens.
I'm sure at the second bend when he showed in front, you said, it's all over.
Yes. Because I'll tell you, I'd have had to be carried off if he was passed. I think he gets 700 shares.
Great combination, yourself and Jer Kervick.
Yeah,
the Derby,
lucky,
now the Laurels.
They can't say we're not lucky, are you?
Eddie, what's the future for this dog?
I'll tell you now, I'd have to tell you a lie. Maybe the Masters in Waterford.
Waterford, yeah.
If they think he's good enough.
I don't think there's much option.
And if they don't, I don't care. No, I love him. I'll tell you, I love him. Because he's a brilliant, an honest dog, always trying, and like after the 3 quick runs, it looked all over for us. It's crippled. And thank God, like, he's come back again and done his stuff, like, well.
So thrilled for you. Well done, Eddie. Well done.
They can't say we're not nervous.
Jerk Hervik, congratulations. Great performance. Another great success.
Wonderful.
We're just
Down
commenting
to this man.
We're just commenting what a great team you're making.
Thank you.
Done it well, didn't they?
Oh, Eddie, I'm so thrilled for you. You did fantastic. I mean, you know, he was given up, injured.
You must never give up. That's the name of the game.
When did you start cheering, Jar?
Off the second bin for
Greyhound. Yes. The two moved out and he got a lovely run. And his back straight pace is fantastic. I mean, it was wonderful. And we knew he'd get home. There was never a doubt.
Never a doubt about that.
Never a doubt about getting him home.
Listen, gents, magnificent
All right.
performance.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, Michael. Talk to you.
It's been a busy weekend down here in Cork. Youghal last night, Cork tonight. The man is with me, Pat Cox, President of the European Parliament. Pat, Cork track tonight. Great occasion.
Oh, it's magnificent. This is just a world-class facility. It's a place that the country and this city and region can be very proud of. And it's a wonderful place to visit, and it's a wonderful place to bring visitors. Whether they know dogs or don't know dogs, it's a great night out.
Which category would I put you in? The don't know or the do know?
I'm a great man for dogs as pets, but to be honest with you, I won't use the phrase that one might use in ordinary parlance to tell how little I know about dogs and racing. But between kind of sticking a pin in the form book and occasionally in the bookies, it's still a good night out.
Did you have a wager on the final?
I did. I had a run, and I think this was a night where the bookies could be very pleased. And myself, who looked at the form book, who's no great expert, got bitten, and it's lovely to see the form being reversed.
But it obviously made a nice relief after quite a hectic few days.
I've been working now for many weeks on this Nice campaign at home, and what I found really, really interesting, a lot of foreign crews were asking me what would I do tonight, on the night when the result was in the bag but not yet known. And I explained to them, but I don't think they understood the double meaning in English. I said, I'm going to go to the dogs.
Next week, we bring you the finals of the Tote Gold Collar from Harold's Cross, the GT Crampton 750 from Shelburne Park, the Golden Muzzle from Limerick, plus we visit annual awards trainer Eddie Wade. For further information on Irish Greyhound racing, ownership and syndication, visit our website at www.igb.ie or email us at admin@igb.ie.